Wow, there was a lot of participation. Yeah, a lot. Was it like that from the beginning? Yes, always. The first year we didn't have the structure we had later, but the process quickly grew under the structure of the government. At first we went out on our own nickel, we threw our bag over our shoulder, and went. Afterwards, we built the structure out of necessity. More people, more projects, more participatory budgeting. Each year, thousands of city residents participate in the budgeting process. In April, 24 general assemblies are held. Residents choose council members, delegates, and vote for funding priorities. The representatives meet weekly to carry out the community's demands and priorities. In about 11 complete years, we've achieved a lot of things. There was almost nothing when I came here. All this was forest. We have here within the Marista Center, says Smar. We have the first computer recycling warehouse which came as a result of participatory budgeting. We have the PSF. That was also a project that came in the last administration. The Family Health Program, PSF. All of the doctors treat the whole family, all of us treat babies all the way to the elderly. We have a daycare center. The daycare center, Krasser Kumlazes, was also supported by participatory budgeting, together with the local governance. Us, the delegates and council persons, know the needs of our neighborhood, because we work here. If you don't live and work here, you're not going to know the needs. It's not the council person alone. The council person needs the whole community. The city of Porto Alegre was constructed on top of participatory budgeting. So, participatory democracy is when you have large meetings, and you can share your feelings, and say what you feel. Because it's good to express what you're feeling, facing the person, eye to eye, and say what you think is true. I came here today with the community. We're going to debate on issues in the community. PB is the voice of the people, like housing, health, recreation, culture, which are for the improvement of the community, for children, adolescents, adults, a better life for everyone in the community. Now we're battling for light and sewage also. They did the drainage, but now they're all blocked up, so now we have to redo it. What we want here today are the participatory budgeting demands. The community that brought the most people to the assembly is going to have the best opportunity to put their demands in first place. That's the main criteria. After that, come the other criteria like real necessity. If the community has fought for a long time to pave a street, but they haven't achieved it, and they've had a hard time mobilizing people, well, this year they'll be prioritized.
For our necessity. For the precarious life that we had, all of the communities came together and put Villa dos Papeleros as the top priority. In the degraded state in which we lived with rats, cockroaches, and all sorts of things. These were shacks. Look at her house. If you look at her house over there now, you'd see that she's living in a palace now. For example, here, look at this alley full of trash, full of plastic bags. This was my recycling. Then this is my house. Our community is an ecological community. Because if you don't push a cart, you're bundling paper. Yeah, 95% are paper collectors and recyclers. Here's a participatory budgeting assembly. Look at this. Look at this alley here. Water run through here, and when it rained, the drainages were open. This was the quality of life that we had.
I've been the president of the community for 1 year, and I've participated in participatory budgeting for 1 year. The other president participated before.
And how have the improvements been this year?
Well, everything we've achieved here, we did this year. In the other years, we didn't have a lot of resources here. After Uncle Leo became president, a lot of things changed. Now we even have bathrooms and take baths as if we're in our own home.
That's new? You didn't have a bathroom?
We didn't have a bathroom. We didn't have anything. We had to go in a bag and throw it over there. Now we have bathrooms, sewage. We now have everything here.
What we observe is that the poorest regions received a higher amount of projects per habitant and a larger number of investments and financial resources per habitant. So we clearly see here that the poorest regions received a higher amount of projects and services. As the region develops, with a higher minimum salary, investments in the region go down.